Okay, so I did start streaming before, but an issue happened. So we were working on getting types going for functions and anonymous functions working. So this is the planned syntax to get, so each type you will be able to have arguments for each one. So this will be used later when you can create your own types. So arrays like I30, like that. So for now, primitives will give an error if they're given arguments because, or maybe we'll just ignore them completely. So if you do this, it will just return I32. So yeah, we'll just ignore them for now, but later on we're gonna throw an error. So let's go back to our types. Okay, so at the moment we are passing, well not passing, but like getting it to understand the type and know that it has arguments. So technically this should, so what we're going to do, has arguments, true, false. So this will just make it quicker for checking instead of checking the array. We'll do that. Name. Okay, so old name, all that should be good. Keep that up there. Okay. Here. Actually, let's rip that out as well. So pull out the pointer reference thingy. And then we should be able to handle this to get arguments. So let's see if it throws an error. I think it shouldn't. Could not. Okay, why is it not passing an equal sign? So let's see if the identifier is getting done. This I will remove later. Okay, so it is. So identifier. This is annoying. Okay, there we go. Now it's actually giving us could not pass expression. So is it not? That's probably what's. Are we really gonna have to do this? There's one thing I do not like about TypeScript is the errors are annoying. Because it doesn't really, well, I don't know if it's TypeScript, but like the VS Code thing, it doesn't check through all the functions, which I understand why it'd be slow, but it's just annoying because you always got to have the TS ignore. Okay, yeah, so expected variable type. Let's go to the parser because it really should be. Where is declaration? Here we go. Okay, so expected variable type. And what is it giving us? this.net. I think it's next. Okay, so what's it given us? Less. Okay, that's weird. Are we not doing something correct here? Okay, for one, it's not printing hello anymore. That's probably what we need to do. Jump forward 2 times. Okay. So it means this one here. Get current, go forward, and go forward, because we do not want to pass this. Okay, there we go. We have got it to successfully pass it, but let's see what the output is. It should be exactly the same. Cool, it is. And let's see the type. Window. Let's see the type that it is giving us. So types should give us arguments. What is it? I think it's type arguments. Yep. Okay, it's giving us nothing. Is it finding in them? No. No, it doesn't. Okay. So let's console log. Function, which is not correct. Okay, I know what. Yeah. We gotta identifier. And then these we are going to get rid of. So technically it should add all that now. And is not. Okay. I'm just going to do this because I'm too lazy to add them later. So technically, it should have, yep, no, okay. I have to not be lazy. Identifier plus, and then after, boom. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Okay. There we go. And why is it not? I think we're jumping ahead too far. There we go. So now we have this. Why are we not passing arguments? Okay, I know why now. Types. So only when we hit this do we add the argument. Well, we're going to be doing it everywhere. I hate this. Okay, so if we hit the end, technically it should. Okay, it's fun. Why is it doing that though? We should technically okay, that's why. There we go. Should work. There we go. Okay. Why are they doing this though? There we go. We've got function arguments. That's cool now. Now, let's go to the type checker. Oh, how much I don't feel like doing the type checker right now. Okay, let's go straight to the generator. And we are going to just go for it. So, external function. Actually, what we got to do is some checks. So, if this dot name equals function, and this dot has arguments equals false, then this dot argument type arguments dot push type void. There we go. Actually, now we're gonna just do a new type. Nah, less ambiguous then. There we go. So that will allow us to have the type function like that. Even that. Because I don't want to have to do void. That's stupid. You don't have to check a type when you can just assume. Okay. Then we have function. assignment. So is it a variable? Technically it would be a variable, so do we have the AST here? Why do we define AST? Okay, we need AST be stored. I have no idea why that is not. Okay, then here we do not have to pass an AST. We can just use this to AST or AST. Then we need to get an index. Pass the AST here. Get rid of that. Now we should be able to use the scope. AST has a scope. We do have a scope. So even anonymous functions that are inside a function end up at top level scope in the end. So you can technically use them outside of it, but to actually know, like predict it, is impossible. What it's going to end up being called, because like here, no one's going to predict that. It's a random value. So we need variable expression dot scope dot find function. So if it's a function, there we go. So if, what does this actually return? No. Okay. So if it is, then we do the add output, and then okay, so what was the syntax? We got this function, and then what was it? Expression. Okay, so type to C type is else if type dot name equals function. This is annoying. Okay, so I'll just do that for now. Why is it complaining? What we should be doing is not checking that. we should be checking its type. So expression. So type checker. This is, it gives us the type, doesn't it? But the scope should... Okay, yeah. Actually, no. What was I doing? That's correct. Okay. So, let's go up here. So if we have the function, we need the type. This dot as C type. What the hell did I have? Type? Type. Is this not a thing? Somehow. Okay, there we go. What the hell? Okay. No. That's if I want the variable. Oh, okay. I'm very confused somehow. What we want is the assignment and the declaration. It's just the declaration that we should worry about. Okay. A function variable. Here's where it is. So this is where it yeah, so name, statement, there we go. Function, if it is a function, then we I feel like the type though is if type equals function. No. Then we else then we get the first argument. Yeah, okay, that makes sense now. So statement type dot has arguments. Well, I should just type arguments. Number 1. So Let's return type. It's always going to be there because we make sure of that. Then this as C, this dot. So that should convert it. So this is useless. I think most of the time we're going to try and convert everything to a primitive as much as possible and handle higher level things a bit differently. So then we get return type and step. And get rid of that. And technically that should, that's without type checking, generate us, and it looked like it did compile. And there we go. That is the right syntax, right type. It is an integer. And there we go. Completely working anonymous functions with function types. And let's test without it. So why did it not compile this time? So void, okay, yeah. So function line 26. It should have so what do we do if there's no, okay, so the type checker we're gonna have to do here. I really hate this. We've got to make sure that the value's expected type is the same, which is why is it actually allowing it? So what do we got? What do we output? And what's our input? So there's a function. Variable statement. Okay, if there's no type, it's void. There is a value. Okay, so this will be the identifier. And function declaration expression should return the type, which is incorrect because it should return Does it change anything at all? No, not at all. So function declaration. Is it the parser that with anonymous functions? If we go generate anonymous type. And it returns it's a bit weird. Why is it accepting a string? Okay. That's probably the issue, that we're not. Type is not even a thing. No, that's for the. So how do we check the type checker variable expression here is function. It's probably not the best way to do it, but no, it's function dot type. That should technically work, because I think that's all the endpoints basically for that. Still not compiling. Where is type checker? Okay, so we're returning the type. Technically it isn't a variable. Or is it a variable? Does it think it's a variable? Okay, I don't think it does. Let's see if it thinks it's a function. Why is it never getting called? That is the real question. So in the AST, what it looks like it is pointing to a variable expression. So technically, it should really be So we got variable statement, we go through, if it has a value, then we expect that does not return a type if it isn't if it's a statement, because it annoys me. Okay, so we check the type. Okay, so are we not... Have I disabled the type checker? I did. Okay, that really annoys me. I thought I had done so, because there was no way that wasn't working. Yeah, okay, there we go. We got an error. Cool. Not in for us, but cannot find type checker. There we go. Okay, return value does not match the function type. That annoys me, because now we have to specifically check return. Okay, this current function type.arg. Is literal. What? I should have paused it. Is it because in the parser, when we define a function, its type is this? Okay. So, type, is it changed anywhere? I hope it's changed somewhere. It is. What's wrong here? Is that... Okay. Now, technically, term value type does not match function type. Is that because it is a void? Cool. Well, that it worked. Where even is that? Was that T10? Okay, so this is the value, and this is what we expect. So let's print that out, because I'm hoping that it's doing it correctly. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the worst way to do types. I have never written a type thing out before, so I'm completely unsure how to properly do this. I haven't got this far basically before. With types, but transferring outside of does not does it mean main? No, there isn't. There's no number 10 right here. So somehow it isn't. What is it printing? Where is it printing? Okay. Okay, it's this module. Why is it void though? Void should not be. Oh no, it is. But why is it void? Because technically function declaration. Let's consume. Return type equals this. Boom. Put that in there. Let's console log return type. Okay, with all these print statements, I'm getting confused. Let's find them. No. That's fine. Get rid of that. Yes, get rid of that. And this should be the only. Why is it not showing up here? I don't know. Technically, parser. Okay. So where? Oh man, how's this become so confusing? And why the hell is it not finding console log? So I thought. Okay. Type checker, that's alright. That's alright for now. Looks like they're all good. So technically the parser down here gets the type, return type, and it should just simply print out the type I32, which is correct. Which then it should shove it in here. This is should redo it. Well, we got set type here. We set the type of it. I know what's happening. Okay, okay. This dot has arguments false. This dot type arguments equals that. So we forgot to reset it. Okay. Value but got object. Okay, cool. So at least we got further. Expected void value but got. Okay. So this means that we need to type checker literal unary variable. Here we go. No. This one here. Okay, so statement type dot did I hard code it here? Yeah, that's fine because it's a return, so it's always going to be in a function, but this is the part where it's not going to always be a function. If statement dot type equals function name, then else I can actually stay, but what we expect is going to be different. Where is it? Value. It should be exactly the same. We shouldn't have to check it because it's a function. We should be able to. Okay, so we got the value type, which should return function, if we can find it. So it should return that. And what is value? Variable expression, here we go. So this is what it is. Name, what is that? Okay, so variable expression. And what is that returning? Full name. That is what we did wrong. Where are we? Where are we? We got here type dot name. It should be full name technically because it could be a pointer. Or is this string based? Man. Or is a solution just to simply return the type like we're supposed to? Yes, okay. Got void. So we expect void, which is incorrect because it has a value and the type except. So we go void, but actually that's not, no, because we want to be able to assume. So there is a value and if value type dot name is void, then we can skip technically say statement value we should be statement type wait, so should we not be doing this first? Okay, because I'm going to have to check anything. If there's no value, no type of statement, then we just carry over the type to the current function, the current variable. Okay, so statement type, what is that? Statement type is void which is incorrect. Technically our parser is not doing something right. No, it is. It is. So if I have no idea why this is confusing me so much. I feel like it's not that hard. Okay, let's see. Type checker. What I'm probably going to have to do for this stream, we didn't get far at all, but I'll probably continue, and then next stream I'll show how I did it to make sure that you guys can learn from my mistake. Yeah, and then continue from there next stream.